Hello everyone, today we're going to be checking out the new biome in Core Keeper, Breaker's Reach. Turns out all we needed for that was a singular item that we already have somewhere. And it was this one, the Brute Void Neuron, which was gotten from the Cicadia boss. I will admit this is a boss I barely remember. It was added last year. But with that in hand, we can now go to the far reaches and open up this gate. I'll admit that actually looks pretty cool. Well, we got... It's all barricaded too. Oh, those are enemies. Oh boy. Apparently this is also a relatively tough area. I mean, it's all mechanical stuff again. And they were quite tough last time. When we got one of the side biomes. Oh, okay, yeah, they do a lot of damage, and that's just one guy. Okay, well, gotta admit, that's any yikes right there. Oh, what's that? Another robot up there. My god. This is like a... I'll actually snag this. I mean, kind of like a pressure plate. Well, not really a pressure plate, but something that detects that you're near. Could be pretty cool to have. Oh, we got a new ore type here. Reluxite. Also, what the heck is this? Corrupted alloy. Ooh, got some actual lampposts now as well. Could be cool for the city. So what are these? Are these just light bulbs hanging off the wall? I will be snagging that. So far, I will say it's good for decoration-wise, this biome. We got a mechanical crab here. Please stay away from me, mate. Well, he was a lot easier than the other robot. So what's this? Because this seems like purple ground. Some sort of moss in here. Now, what is the actual ground here? The void infested tough block. Oh, those are the void enemies right there. And this is where things switch over to void? Man, even those tiny dudes are actually kind of tough. They drop an Oblivion fragment. Yeah, oh, it is blue. So it's probably worth something. Alright, so we need 10 of these things. What is this? A remote explosive pack. Alright, it seems like void attacks are actually pretty good against these guys. Surprisingly enough. Oh, we got the flamethrower. Yeah, void is definitely the way, because they just get sucked away. Try out this flamethrower real quick. It actually lights the floor. Ooh, and all the oil, too. Oh, got a new kind of enemy there. I don't know what he does, but he seems like the cavelings, though. He does shoot some sort of crazy energy thing here. What the heck is that? Okay. Don't know what the hell that was. Oh, it's going back, though. Interesting. I am not sure. We probably need something in order to fight that. Yeah, it seems like this area has been split up into two fragments, basically. It's the void-infested area, and then the regular machinery. Well, let's try to make our way more towards the shrine. There's lava here too now? Biome like has it all, man. Ooh, I see a chest there. That could be great. Remote bomb clicker. More remote packs. The inventor apron. That will be taking these instead, the monuments. They could be good for the mining guys. Like house. Ooh, there's a ton of the stuff around here. There also seems to be something else. Is that just a table or is that a workbench? Well, either way, it looks like a pretty nice glass table. I would like to have that, please. Oh fuck, this bombs, isn't it? Yup. These aren't just explosives though. These right here. Our inventory is already full. What to get rid of? Torches, I haven't used those in years. So what is this? A siren lamp. Disabled data pad. Probably had no inventory space, but apparently we picked that up somehow. It must be in here, right? Oh yeah, it's a valuable. Is that a corpse? Oh, whatever it is, it's gone now. And another glass table. I'll be snagging that. The rest can blow up for all I care. How far do we still have to go? Wide the ways. That is really far away. What is this? Black charm necklace. Immune to oil and gives us 32 defense. Which I mean ain't too bad. Where's this weird thing again? Oh, that's a big troll. That's one of the caveling trolls. I guess he's corrupted as well, so... I guess these are just like all the other enemies, or some of them anyway, like these little void things we see here. They're all from the first biomes. But just corrupted versions of them. Ooh, yeah, he still hits like a truck. And he's still not dead yet. Well, good news is we got 10 of whatever it is that we needed. Those fragments. I'll be checking that out later, though. Is that a different one, or is he just not dead yet? There are some bars on the ground. I'd like to get those. Really what to get rid of, though, is the big question. Asteroid, do we really need delay circuits? I barely even use those. Yeah, these are some of the bars, so it could be good to have. Okay, we made so much progress that we actually passed it. Which is in the groove, and suddenly it is gone. It seems like it's over here. Waypoint activated. Nice. And we don't really have to worry much. What do we need for this? So we have everything for this scanner. Except for the bars, but we can make those. Similarly for this. Okay, and so these things, the alloys, are also used for them, so... you can actually see in your inventory. They get highlighted. We will need more of the alloys, though. But those seem to be dropping from the enemies around here. Well, I would say, now that we have that discovered... that's actually a really far distance we had to travel. Let's head back. See what we can do with the bars. This ore is smelted in these big smelters. Just added a fourth one to it. Which kind of sucks for this layout I have right here. Alright, I sorted my inventory. It is pretty much clean. Let's see what this thing is. These Oblivion fragments. What did they give? Wind Organ of the Void. Alright, so this attracts something. But it must be for a boss. Let's put that away. Before I attract it to my base. Now I imagine that isn't gonna happen. What we also need to figure out is how to use these bars. Because so far, this seems to be the max workstation. Anything in the anvil? No. But there were some other things, right? There was like an automation thing now. Advanced automation, I imagine, is what it was. I'll quickly have to look at the patch notes again, because they added quite a bit to this game. Seed extractor, incinerators, an item collector, that could be interesting. That could actually be really good if it collects from a distance. You could put them around drills, stuff like that. Alright, I took a quick look at where we could find the other two workbenches. It turns out that they're sold by a merchant, and that merchant can be found in the new biome. If it is a boss drop, kind of like the rest, I'm unsure. It just says it can be found there. Ultimately, I don't think we're ready for any boss fight, to be honest, in that area. There's so many of these crab enemies in this small area. I guess they are the easiest ones to fight, so I guess that's good. I was mainly here to get the corrupted alloy, though. As well as hoping to just stumble upon that otherworldly merchant, but I feel like that chance is just so incredibly low. Alright, seems like we reached the edge on this side. The ether ring. That is an interesting side thing, man. Gain 9 mana when detonating an explosive. What is this fire attack? Just an explosion. That's kind of interesting. These cavelings all have like special magical abilities or something. Ooh. Some fun stuff around here. Ooh, and this place here looks a lot more special. It seemed like just lava and that's it. Oh, I think that harp that we got from fixing up all the Oblivion fragments, it might be able to summon that guy. So we'd have to put it down as soon as we see him. Okay, found something interesting again. And I see something that I haven't seen before down here. Is that the merchant? The otherworldly merchant? Sorry, mate. I know you have a front door and all, but what is up? Yes, he's the otherworldly merchant. I did not bring any of my cash, though. Let me fix up your home for your bookshelf. And I'll give you a top quality portal. Okay, sweet. Seems like he cannot get out either. So what does he sell? The smithing table? A metal crafter stable? A void lord scanner? Some burn resistance potions? And a schematic parchment. And this seems like it would be... Yeah, it's a devastating weapon. Okay, good. So it is a new weapon type. We need to have a Saharbar's mortar housing. We'll probably get that from the big boss that we need to defeat. Void forged barrel. That could either be from, honestly, the metal table or from the void boss. And the sanctified firing core. It all sounds like boss material though, to be honest. That he can destroy, that's not that great, I will admit. Let me completely block this guy off. Is there an item here? Like this wall lantern, maybe? Is one of these like his summoning item? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Alright, let's just sell a bunch of stuff. See if we can buy something of this guy. Well, we can buy the scanner, but I don't really care for that much right now. I don't want to have to burn resistance potions. I mean, they're probably good, but we can buy them here anyway. Alright, gonna sell all these mechanical parts. Then the question is, which ones do we want first? I guess we go for the blacksmithing, or the smithing table. This will give us some new armor, as well as a scrap minigun, and the flamethrower can be made here. The question is this better? It gives 60 HP. Oh, but the set bonus though, stores 300% of damage taken up to 800 damage. Then deals the stored damage to all nearby enemies after 2 seconds. And it is slightly... better? Question mark? Yeah, it seems to be better, although it's mostly physical damage based, which is not something we deal much anymore. But it gives us more armor than our current set does. Well, some of the pieces anyway. Yeah, we'll have to think on this one. Alright, let's step out for a second, because we're going to need more supplies anyway. But stepping outside may have been a problem, my god. That guy dealt a ton of damage in this small space. Oh, that's a nice sign you got there, man. That is mine now as well. I don't really think there is much around here that we can snag and sell to the guy. And I don't really want to sell the ores to him either. It feels like we are going to need a lot of that. Similarly with most of these decorations, I don't really want to sell those off either. But we are pretty close, so... ask for it, I'll sell the key. And I guess the rest we can just top off with some hardberry seeds. But there we go, we got the metal crafting bench. I wasn't sure what I was expecting here, but this seems to be pretty much all the decorations we've been picking up so far. Which I guess is good. The rest of these cells, I don't really care much for right this second. The scanner could be great, just for the boss. But I don't think I'm gonna grab that right now. Oh, the portal was alight, so I guess we didn't even have to. There's no way that has been 20 minutes yet. Alright, I think we've gotten to the point where I need to completely rework how our storage room is laid out. It is just not big enough. Alright, so let's see. We can get the entire set. And also that we were able to upgrade up to level 20 or so now. But I will admit, I kind of forgot where. Yeah, that's the fun thing about not having played it in like a year's time. You forget so many tiny details. You know what, I'll figure that out at some point. We are able to make this full set of armor. I really just don't like the fact that it does physical damage compared to just damage. It is a lot higher though, but again, I don't really feel confident going in with the rune song. Especially if the armor ratings are also a bit lower. So we'll have to see what we're going to do with that. In the meantime, I'm going to be leaving it off over here. I think what I'll do off camera is I'm going to redesign some of this room. Hopefully get some more materials. And figure out where the heck I left this upgrade bench at. Because I have no idea. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everyone.